Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate 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 Vasudevaya.
Narayanam Namaskrityam
Narayanam Namaskrityam
Naranjaiva Narottamam
Naranjaiva Narottamam
Devin Saraswatin Vyasam
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam
Tato Jayamudiraye
Tato Jayamudiraye
Ashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu
Nashtaprayeṣu Bhadreṣu
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya
Bhagavate Uttamasloke
Bhagavate Uttamasloke
Bhaktin Bhavadir Naistiti
Bhaktin Bhavati Naistiti
Krishnaya Vasudevaya
Krishnaya Vasudevaya
Devaki Nandanaya Cha
Devaki Nandanaya
Nandagopa Kumaraya
Nandagopakumaraya
Govindaya Namo Namaha.
Govindaya Namo Namaha.
Hare Krishna. Welcome all the devotees for the Srimad Bhagavatam discussion. Today we are going to discuss Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 19, text number 16. 1:19:16. The appearance of Sukadeva Goswami. This chapter name is The Appearance of Sukadeva Goswami. We are going to discuss the 16th sloka. Please repeat the sloka behind me. Punaś bhūyād bhagavate anante.
Punaś bhūyād bhagavati anante.
Ratiḥ prasaṅgaś tad-āśrayeṣu.
Ratiḥ prasaṅgaś tad-āśrayeṣu.
Mahatsu yam upayāmi sṛṣṭiṁ.
Mahatsu upayāmi sṛṣṭiṁ.
Maitri astu sarvatra namo dvijebhyaḥ.
Maitri astu sarvatra namo dvijebhyaḥ.
Word by word meaning, please repeat behind me. Punaḥ.
Punaḥ.
Again.
Again.
Cha.
Cha.
And.
Bhūyāt.
Bhūyāt. Let it be.
Let it be.
Bhagavati.
Bhagavati.
Unto Lord Śrī Kṛṣṇa.
Unto Lord Śrī Kṛṣṇa.
Anante.
Anante.
Who has unlimited potency.
Who has unlimited potency.
Ratiḥ. Attracting.
Attracting.
Prasaṅgaḥ.
Prasaṅgaḥ.
Association.
Association.
Cha.
Also.
Tad. His. āśrayeṣu. With those who are his devotees. Mahatsu. Within the material creation. Yam. Wherever. Upayāmi. I may take. Sṛṣṭiṁ. My birth. Maitri. Friendly relation. Astu. Let it be. Sarvatra. Everywhere. Namaḥ. Now obeisances.
My obeisances.
Dvijebhyaḥ. Unto the Brahmanas. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace Abhay Charna and A.C. Bhaktivinoda Swami Srila Prabhupada.
Jai Srila Prabhupada.
Translation, please repeat behind me. Again, offering obeisances unto all you Brahmanas. I pray that if I should again take my birth in the material world, I will have
I will have
complete attachment
complete attachment
to the unlimited Lord Krishna,
to the unlimited Lord Kṛṣṇa,
association with his devotees,
association with his devotees,
and friendly relations
and friendly relations
with all living beings.
with all living beings.
Purport: that a devotee of the Lord is the only perfect living being is explained herein by Maharaja Parikshit. A devotee of the Lord is no one's enemy, although there may be many enemies of a devotee. A devotee of the Lord does not like to associate with non-devotees, although he has no enemy with them. He desires association with the devotee of the Lord. This is perfectly natural because birds of the same feather mix together. And the most important function of a devotee is to have complete attachment for Lord Śrī Kṛṣṇa, the father of all living beings. As a good son of a father behaves in a friendly way with all his other brothers, so also the devotee of the Lord, being a good son of a Supreme Father, Lord Krishna, sees all other living beings in relation with the Supreme Father. He tries to bring back the upstart sons of the Father to a senior stage and to get them to accept the Supreme Fatherhood of God. Maharaja Parikshit was certainly going back to Godhead, but even if he were not to go back, he prayed for a pattern of life which is the most perfect way in the material world. A pure devotee does not desire the company of a personality as great as Brahma, but he prefers the association of a pretty living being, provided he is a devotee of the Lord. Om Hare Krishna. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana-shalakaya Chakshurunmilitamena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Namo Mishtapadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharane Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashashvati Chudari. Hare Krishna. So this is one of the important sloka for the devotees. If we want to a devotee with unalloyed devotion, then we need to follow what the great devotees did. So here, the Parikshit Maharaj, he is the great devotee of the Lord. See, he himself, how he is praying. See, now Parikshit Maharaj, he is in the banks of the Ganges, and he was all the Rishi Munis from all over the universe came there and assembled there, and he was giving his obeisances. He is welcoming all, and he is praying to them. What he is saying now? Again, he offering obeisances under all the brahmanas. So who are all assembled there? Again, he was offering his prayers, offering his obeisances. Then what he is praying, I should again take birth in this material world if I have complete attachment to the unlimited Lord Krishna. I will have complete attachment to the unlimited Lord Krishna. So, see here, he is a great devotee of the Lord. Definitely, he is going back to Godhead. There is no doubt in that. But what is his prayers? If at all the Parikshit Maharaj, what he is praying, if at all I am not going back to Godhead, I wanted to take this material world, and what he is saying that is complete attachment to the unlimited Lord Krishna. So he wanted to have the Supreme Lord attachment always. That is his first prayer. The next prayer he is asking, he wanted to association with his devotees. Whose devotees? The Supreme Lord Krishna's devotees. So the first prayer is he wanted to have the attachment with the Lord, and the next prayer is he wanted to have the association of his Lord's devotees. And the third prayer, what he is asking, he wanted to have the friendly relations with all living beings. So these are the three things Parikshit Maharaj is asking. He wanted to have the connection with the Lord, association with the devotees, friendly relation with all the living beings. So why he was asking this, all these three?
That is fine.
So if we are, the first thing, so the Lord himself is saying in 8.5, Ande kalecha mam eva smaran mukta kalevaram yap prayati sa madbhavam yati nashti atra samsayha. And whoever at the end of his life quits his body, remembering me alone at once, attain my nature. Of this, there is no doubt. So, if one wanted to be, remember the Lord at the time of quitting his body, so we want all these things. So, we need to have the unlimited, and we need to have the attachment towards the Lord. We need to have the love towards the Lord. Then only we can remember the Lord always. Without love, we can't remember, right? So if why we are remembering somebody means always we are remembering somebody means we with whom we have the love, with them, for them only we can remember always. We'll think about how we were with them and how they reciprocated our love. So we are always thinking about that. So now Anjane Prabhu is in America, and Mataji and his daughter, they were in India. So Anjane Prabhu is thinking about his daughter. Okay, my daughter, how she played with me. And here in India, from India, is Mataji and his daughter. They are also thinking about Anjane Prabhu because they have the love between them, so that even though they are not physically near to them, each other, but they are thinking in subconscious mind, they are always thinking about each other. So that is called the love. So that kind of love we should have for Lord Kṛṣṇa. So if we have that kind of love towards Lord Kṛṣṇa, then automatically the other things will happen. Automatically Lord will arrange. So how Lord will arrange the other things? So for that, Lord is saying in 9.22, Ananya chintayento mam ye jana paryupashate tesam nitya bhakti tanam yogakshemam vahamyaham. But those who always worship me with exclusive devotion, meditation on my transcendental form, to them I carry what they lack and I preserve what they have. So even though we are lacking something, if we have the love towards the Lord, if we are lacking something, we are not able to get the association of devotees, Lord will make the arrangement. That's what he is saying here. I carry what they lack. So even if suddenly Anjane Prabhu, he left from India, he reached America. But since he has the love towards the Lord, he wanted to do the bhakti, he wanted to keep the bhakti there. So he just had a desire there. But Lord arranged the devotees there to help him, and he never missed the devotees association even in America. Even the first day onwards, he had the devotees association. So that is the quality of the Lord. Even if we just need to have the love towards the Lord, so automatically Lord will carry what they lack and preserve what they have. So whatever they have, Lord will always preserve them. So this is the promise of the Lord Śrī Kṛṣṇa. So the three things, these are the important for all the devotees: love towards the Lord, association of devotees, friendly relations with all the living entities. Even in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also, he was quoting the same thing. Jivotaya name ruchi Vaisnava seva. Ihachara dharma nahi suma sanatana. He is telling to Sanatana. Here Sanatana, kindness to all living beings, taste for the holy name, and service to the Vaishnavas. Apart from this, there is no other religion. So what is dharma? What is dharma? So what dharma means? This is the dharma. What is dharma? Kindness to all living devotees, taste for the holy name of the Lord, service to the Vaishnavas. This is the dharma. There is nothing beyond this, nothing. So that's what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is telling. So this is the way, but just chanting the holy name of the Lord, even we don't have the taste initially, automatically the taste we will get the taste once our anatas got cleared, automatically the taste, we will get the taste. So for that, we just need to repeat the things. That's the reason we are fixing the time in the morning. We are chanting the holy name of the Lord. For what? We need to get the taste of the holy name. We are not yet tasted the holy name, because once we tasted the holy name, we can't leave it. For this, there is a great devotee, Haridas Thakur, it's an example. He was chanting the holy name the entire day. He was chanting 192 192 rounds every day. So 192 rounds means around 21 hours he was chanting the holy name of the Lord always. So how is it possible? Yes, he got the taste for the holy name. And we are not able to imitate the same. We can't imitate that kind of even for a day. Why? Because we not yet tasted the real taste of the holy name. But we got a little bit taste. That's the reason we are able to chant at least for 16 rounds or some rounds we are able to taste. So for that we are very fortunate. We should feel we are very fortunate to have that little taste in this lifetime. And one of the pastime with Srila Prabhupada, the Guru, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj, when he was in his ashram, he asked all the devotees, okay, you need to chant, I need to go, whatever the service you need to do. So these are the instruction he asked to his disciples. So disciples, they will do the chanting and they will go for other activities, other devotional activities, actually printing the books and spreading the knowledge, the Harinam. They will go out and they will sell the books and they will clean the altar. They will decorate the altar. So all those other devotional activities they used to do every day. And in that, there is one devotee, he was not doing any other activities. He was chanting. He was sitting, keep on chanting continuously. He was chanting the holy name of the Lord. And all the devotees, they were seeing all the other devotees, other disciples of Maharaj, he was seeing that, okay, why this guy is coming, he came over here, he's not doing any service. We are doing this many service. This person, he was simply sitting, he was simply chanting. So everybody got envy on him. So immediately they went to Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj and they reported, see, Maharaj, we completed the chanting and we are doing we started other services. But this devotee, we are seeing this devotee, he was keep on chanting every day. He was not doing any service. That's what he complained to Maharaj. Then Maharaj told, okay, so you are thinking that chanting is that much easy. So other services are important than chanting. These people are thinking in that way. So he wanted to teach them a lesson. So what he told, okay, let us announce we will keep a place. We'll call all over our village, wherever they are staying, who are surrounding places, who are all there, invite them here and ask them to chant the holy name of the Lord. It is sitting here and continuously 24/7 we will continue the Kirtan over here, Harinam Sankirtan over here. Let us sit and chant. We will provide the food for them. Freely we will provide the food. But let them sit and chant. So announce this to everyone. So we will continue this like that, Maharaj told. So all the other disciples, they thought, okay, this is one of the way. So one of the festival kind of. So they went and invited all over the villages. They spread this news that we are going to start a Harinam Sankirtan, non-stop Harinam Sankirtan. Whoever wanted to participate, you can come and participate. We will provide the free food also. So since the people are getting the free food, everybody came over here. Many people came over there and they sat, and then Maharaj asked everyone to chant the holy name of the Lord. There is nothing, no, you don't want to do any other service. Everybody sit and chant like that. So all are started chanting. Some people they chat for 2 hours, some people they stay for 4 hours, some people stay for 6 hours. Not even a single outsiders, they stay more than 8 hours there. Everybody left. And even the devotees, the disciples who are complained to Maharaj, they are also not able to sit more than 8 hours and chant. Then they wanted to do, because they habituated to do some service. They were thinking that only we need to chant because for Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Maharaj, it's a prescribed rounds are 64 rounds. So the only 64 rounds we need to do. The rest of the times we need to do the other services. So they are habituated like that. So once they are 64 rounds over, they are unable to sit and they are unable to continue their service. They wanted to go for the services. Then they were asking, Maharaj, oh, rounds are over, shall we go and continue? You invited the other devotees only, outsiders only, but everybody left. So shall we go for our services? Then Maharaj told, sit and chant, continue, as long as you can chant like that. But later they realized that, but the person who was the with whom they complained with Maharaj, so that person he only continuing the chanting. He never complained anything. He was continuing the chanting. All the others are they having the problems. They are unable to sit more than some 8 hours or time. Even though this announcement made in such a way that food will be provided, everything will be provided. Food and shelters are there. Why the people are unable to sit and chant? Because chanting the holy name of the Lord is not that much easy. So even though by outwards it is look like, okay, it is just me to chant the name of the Lord, what is in that? But for that, we need the steady mind first, and we need to have the taste on the holy name of the Lord. Without the taste of the holy name of the Lord, it is very difficult to chant the holy name of the Lord continuously. So in order to increase the taste, what is the way to increase the taste? To hear about the Lord and hear about his pastimes and chant the holy name of the Lord continuously. So to chant the holy name of the Lord continuously, more holy. We want to chant the holy name of the Lord more and more. But the only method is chant. Chanting is the only method. Chanting again and again, it will give us the taste. That's what all the other disciples learned from that. Then they asked the forgiveness from the Bhakti Maharaj, because they understood that chanting the holy name of the Lord unlimitedly, it is not a simple thing. So for that, we need to have a taste. So how we will get the taste? We will get the taste when we have the kindness to all the living entities and the service move to the Vaishnavas. So if we have these things, then automatically the taste will increase. Our taste will increase. So even Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he is also saying in Sṛṣṭiṁ, 4th verse, Nadanam na janam na sundarim kavitam va jagadisha kamaye mama janmaneshwari pavadad bhakti ragaitu kitvayi. O Almighty Lord, I have no desire to accumulate wealth, nor do I desire beautiful woman, nor do I want devotional service birth after birth. So even this is also the mood of the devotee. He don't want to go back to any kind of liberation. There are 5 kind of liberation. One is merging with the Lord. One, the same planet where Lord is living, going to the same planet. Another one, going near to the Lord and serving to the Lord. And another one, taking the same rupa. Sarupya means there is a kind of what the Lord's rupa. Rupa also we'll get the Lord's rupa. So these are the different varieties of mukti. So the devotees never aspire for any kind of mukti. They wanted to serve the Lord at any situation. So here, Chaitanya Prabhu, he wanted to give us the mood that he is not aspire for, he don't have any desire to accumulate any wealth. He don't have any attachment, desire to enjoy with the beautiful women. He don't want any number of followers. He only want the costless devotional service birth after birth. Even I am getting the another birth, I wanted to do the devotional service. And it is not only Satyanya Mahaprabhu, all the devotees, great devotees, they are thinking in that way, in that mood only. And we saw Parshit Maharaj, how he desired. He also desired to do the service to the association of devotees and love for the living entities. And he always wanted to remember the Lord, wanted to have the love towards the Lord. These are the desire for the great devotees. And in Satyavrata Muni, who wrote the Damodara Ashtam, in the 4th verse, he was saying that Varam Deva Moksham na Moksha Vadimva Nachanyam Raneham Vari Satapiha Idam Teva Purnada Gopala Palam Sadame Manasa Virastam Kimanyay. So if you see the meaning, what he is asking, what he is telling through this, O Lord, although you are able to give all kinds of benediction, I do not pray to you for liberation. nor eternal life in Vaikuntha, nor any other boon. My only prayer is that your childhood pastimes may constantly appear in my mind, O Lord. I do not even want to know your feature of Paramatma. I simply wish that your childhood pastimes may ever be enacted in my heart. So this is Satyavrata Muni is the great devotee of the Lord. Still we are Damodara Astakam during Kartik month, we are singing this Damodara Astakam. So all the Vaishnava devotees, they will sing Damodara Astakam. So what is the benediction he was expecting? So he's saying that even though, Lord, you are able to give all the any benediction, whatever the benediction we will ask, you can give. But he's saying that I don't want to pray for liberation. He don't want to pray for the liberation. That is the mode of great devotee. The great devotee never look for liberation. So nor eternal life in Vaikuntha. I don't want the eternal life in the Vaikuntha also. So he wanted always his mind to be cherished with the pastimes of the childhood pastime of the Lord. That is the thing he want. So this is the mood of a great devotees of the Lord. So the great devotees always wanted to think about the Lord, always connected with the Lord. They want to show they wanted to enjoy the remembrance of the Lord. So that is the reason here, the three things Parikshit Maharaj he was asking. Complete attachment to the unlimited Lord Kṛṣṇa, association with his devotees, friendly relation with all living beings. So even Parikshit Maharaj, he was aspiring for this. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was aspiring for this. And Satyavrata Muni aspiring for this. Even Krishna also, Krishna himself is saying that if you are able to constantly able to have if you are constantly able to remember me, I will give you whatever you are lacking, and whatever you have, I will preserve it. So all these things, if you connected all these things, the only thing is needed is we need to have love towards the Lord. If you are able to develop the love towards the Lord, all the other things will fall in place automatically. So the love towards the Lord, how to develop the love towards the Lord? By hearing, by chanting the holy name of the Lord, by hearing the pastimes of the Lord, and by hearing the whatever the activities Lord did. Janma karmacha me divyam. So what is the Janma? What is the Krishna's birth, Krishna's activities? All are transcendental. If you have able to always cherish all those things, then the love towards the Lord automatically it will develop in the devotee's heart. So once the person develop the love towards the Lord, automatically the association he will get the association. Lord will make the association. Yes, it's not only to only one person need to be cherished. Because he need to spread whatever we got the love towards the Lord, whatever the feeling we are getting, we are the same feeling we need to give to other person also. So that's what here the Prabhupada is writing in his purport. The person who has who re-established the relationship with the Supreme Father, he tries to bring back the absurd sons of the Father to a senner stage and to get them to accept the Supreme Fatherhood of God. So this is the quality of the devotee. Once they enjoyed the holy name of the Lord, and once they understood the relationship between us and the Supreme Lord, then what they will do immediately, because then they understand that all the living entities in this world are our brothers and sisters. So then they will try to get back all the other living entities to and connect towards the Supreme Lord, because they forget the relationship. We will try to bring back the other persons also to become a devotee of the Lord and bringing back to the Supreme Father connectivity. So this is the quality of the devotees. So today's sloka, we learned three things for the prayers, three prayers for Parikshit Maharaj. So this is not only for Parikshit Maharaj, all the devotees for a devotee of the Lord, they will aspire for this. One is attachment, love towards Krishna, association of his devotees, and friendly relationship with all living beings. So we should also having this kind of mood so that we can reach our progress in bhakti will be rapid and we can reach the unalloyed devotional service one day. Hare Krishna. Thank you, everyone.